How does Hunter work for Warwick? Sometimes I feel like Warwick isn't proccing Hunter when he's the last Hunter alive. He's supposed to be, but yeah, I agree with you. It does seem buggy. What about Disco Nunu 6 cost? Jeez. Do you think Lee Sin needs the same treatment as Set 3.5 Urgot needs where his ult doesn't work on GA? No, Lee Sin already doesn't work on QS, so that's his weakness, whereas Urgot was GA. So I think that's fine. Three-star Lee Sin should do 9999 true damage to main target. Believe it or not, that's a nerf to Lee Sin. Because while he would kill the target, he wouldn't get any stuns. So I think our version's going to be better. I'm pretty happy with what we're planning for 3-star Lee Sin. Let's see here. Sure is a lot of enlightened units. Is nerfing Lee's stun a good nerf, or maybe a higher mana pool? We're nerfing his stun right now because he feels like so oppressive. Like once he starts comboing somebody, they just can't do anything. But I personally would have liked to remove the AoE stun and keep him as a single target destroyer. A lot of brawlers too. That is 3 Threshes. Wow. Okay. What a weird start. What a weird start. Will I try a Vayne 3 carry game this weekend? Hell yeah. And a Nico. Holy moly, what a weird start. I have no items. Okay, this is the annoying shield comp time. That's what this is. Aphelios getting a mana reduction? Not this patch. For 1023, we are working on making Aphelios correctly. The Slim Revelio, appreciate the Prime. 8 months, wow, long time. This set needs shield breakers. You will be happy to know Static Shiv is very much a shield breaker. If somebody builds Static Shiv against me with this comp, I am screwed. The hardest part of this meta is Sins and Ahri both really good and require opposite positioning to try to encounter. Yeah, that's very true. What is this game? Is this a Vanguard Mystic game? I think so. I think that's what it actually is. Tanjin, appreciate the 3 months of support, and Ham to Blend, appreciate the 7 months of support. Very kind, everybody. Do you think Shojin or Blue Buff is better in Bubble Bobble? Between the two, I would probably say Blue, but they're both fine. Honestly, it's like, they're probably equal, is the real answer. Will Ahri be removed like Kale? Maybe. What I will say is we're pretty locked into what our 4.5 is. We haven't playtested it yet, though, so playtest could change that. What do you think Riot August did well and not so well in Set 1? Riot August in Set 1 implemented a lot of really cool, memorable champions. He's always been amazing at making sure that, you know, the champions feel like the champions. You know, that's where we got Jinx. I think he implemented them quickly, things like that. That part was really good. As far as not so well, balance, but at the same time, it's understandable because, you know, we were all kind of bad at balance at that point. We all didn't really understand the game, so I think it's totally reasonable. What is my role with Riot? I am the lead designer of Teamfight Tactics. My role is to make sure the design team and the team in general is doing the right things for Teamfight Tactics. Let's see here. There's a Vanguard. I should hold on to that. And we're going to do the level 5 thing. Be aggressive. Nice. Do you feel that the new post-Warweek Divine is performing the way you wanted? I recall you saying that one goal was making 8 Divine viable. How has that happened? If not, would you consider reverting Divine? I personally loved old 6 Divine. Honest answer is I think Divine is too weak now. We had balanced it around non-static Shiv Warwick. And so I believe everything was correct ignoring static Shiv. Now that static Shiv isn't an option, though, I think it went a little too far. I think the best I've done on live with Warwick is, or with Divine, is 3rd. Which isn't really great. So I would really like to see it. I don't think reverting Divine is the right answer, but I do think we've got to figure out a way to put the power in the right spot. I kind of want to sell this now. Yeah, I'm going to sell it for a breakpoint. Okay. How does Cultist Chosen work now? Does the Chosen count as 2-star units into Gallios, HP, and AD? On live, it does not. But that is one of the changes coming this patch, is that it will count as 2 for both Cultist and Keeper. So, that's how it works. Lose gold for Adept? I mean, I won't... Yeah, I can... Yeah. Adept is probably better than Wukong or Garen here, so... Yeah, it makes total sense given that Divine Warweek was hard to differentiate. Yeah, exactly. So does that mean a 3-star Chosen Cultist counts as 2 3-stars? It does. It does mean that. God, we are in such a weird comp right now. Because, like, I should buy this, and I should buy this, but I don't want to because we have, like, no gold. But at least we're win streaking, so... And we still have no items. This is such a weird game. Do you think Death Cap is useless now because of Chalice? No, I don't. I do think Death Cap is underperforming, which is why it's getting a small buff. But I think, for example, I don't know. It's tough, right? Like, if you really wanted big shields and heals on Janna, Death Cap is still better. But it's like, you're giving up the utility of buffing 2 other units. So, like, it's definitely a close call. But clearly the meta has leaned more towards the Chalice route. Cass over Janna right now? That would give me Dusk, and Dusk is probably better than Enlightened. You're probably right. Do you think Redemption and Warmog need a buff? Nope. I think those items are actually perfect and in the right spot. Not every item has to be a must build all the time. Not that song. That song's awful. I don't know. I like the shields better here, though. Even though trait-wise, you're right. I like the shields better here. I want to buy this. I want to buy this. Maybe we're just going like 4 Mystic and not the 4 Vanguard route. Yumi's will come later, though. I don't need Yumi right now. EU washed up? No. Oh darn, they're only the 3rd best team in the world. Did somebody just type exclamation OnlyFans in my chat? What the hell? Cave Charm, 7 months. Appreciate the support, man. Good morning to you. Granted, the previous set 4 rolling mechanic was hard to balance due to its combination of chosen units giving easy 3-star forecast. Do you think the lobby more chance to hit in general made the focus less RNG and the team composition skill? I don't think it really changed the skill output of the game at all. Oh no, we lose. Who would have thought? Ah, well. Am I a Agon owner? Yeah, I have the plush. What a weird comp we are running. I just don't understand this comp. Alright, let's reposition a little bit here. Let's do this like you guys were saying, and do this. Let's see what this does. Do I want to level? Yeah, let's keep being aggressive. Let's keep being aggressive. Are you increasing the mana Akali needs to cast? Nope. I actually really like the change that the team came up with for Akali. It's basically barely a nerf and only a nerf to blue buff Akali, so it's a really good change. From a design perspective, why do you think Lee Sin is more well received than Urgot was when they effectively do the same thing? I think, honestly, it's the safety. Like, Urgot got to do it from ranged, which was a lot. Whereas Lee Sin has to put himself at risk. And frankly, just Lee Sin is a generally more fun champion to want to be like, so. Is Xin ult supposed to be able to crit like auto attacks? It is supposed to, yes. Well, actually, but it's really awkward right now because I think it's only supposed to if you have Jeweled Gauntlet, which is dumb. So. But I know a Xin rework is one of the things the team's working on. Giving KT Megalith a freebie since they're always helpful in chat. This came out in the Discord the other night. Are ghost boards any weaker than normal boards? Someone thinks Chosen don't get their stat buff. Nope, they should be identical. If somebody had proof that they were weaker, that would be really interesting to learn, but I'm pretty sure they're not. Let's see. Will Sejuani dodge another nerf, or will she stay the best champ in the game for another patch? She will dodge a nerf. If your perception is she is the best in the game, then she will stay that way. But according to our data, she is low to middle end of forecasts. So it is hard to justify a nerf to a champion that is looking that bad in the data. Alright, let's see. No. Oh well. What do you think about Agon's point about stage damage? I hear it. I just don't think it actually solves what he's trying to solve. I do think... I definitely have games like this where I ride first, and you get the people that are like this, and not this player in particular, but like the low-end players who basically donkey roll force the OP comp and end up doing better. And that part's definitely messed up, and we need to fix that, but I'm not sure upping player damage is the way to fix that. Can Ezreal's ult crit heal? Also, can champs like Janna and Annie crit shield? Nope, heals and shields cannot crit. It is not possible. As a 3-star Kench. That's neat. We should still be fine, though. Did you get a chance to look at Hurricane plus Shojin's Hurricane in general applying on-hit stuff? I mentioned it last week. From what we could tell, it seemed like it was working, but I can do a second harder look. But again, from what we could tell, it seemed like it was working. Freebie for Koofy, since he asked one. I want a freebie. Alright, somebody requested a game song. Let me get to that in a second. This is better than this, but we're gonna chill. Alright, somebody requested a game song. What do we got here? There we go. Is there a world where I just turn this into, like, Aurelia carry for the fun of it? If I win this fight, which it looks like I'm going to, I'm going to sell these and buy this on the 1 in a million chance we go, like, 3-star Aurelia. Have you checked out 6 Dust 3-star Cassio with 2x Jewel Cap? Instant one-shots are fun? Yeah, that's a good one. Does a chosen unit get double the benefit from synergy? Like, would a Garen Warlord get twice as much with Warlord stacks? Nope. Only Keeper and Cultist are going to do that after this patch. But no, they don't normally get twice the benefit. Ugh. These items. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna hold on to this for Dusk, possibly. Yeah, this is weird. These items are really bad, too. Hey, Keenan, how's it going? Riven game? Maybe. Depends on what Chosen we hit. We're gonna roll down a little bit more, but... and then start building back up. Nope, I think this makes up our mind. I think we're just gonna go Lee Sin here. Hitting a Lee Sin this early feels like we gotta do something with this. So... I think that's just what we're doing. We'll still hold on to these, but I think we're going to have some fun here. And yeah, I think you're right. I think Zerat here is good, but now that we're doing this, I kind of want to wait for RFC. Yeah, I'm going to wait for RFC. Because how many items are we due right now? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll get 3 more items. So there's a high chance of a bow or something. Alright, that song's over. Why does Zin's ult not gain range from RFC? Because it's a circle, so it would be really big and kind of problematic to do. But we do agree that Zin not working with RFC feels really awkward and really bad. Do agree with that. Got a quick question. Is there a real difference between Double Jeweled Gauntlet and IE Jeweled Gauntlet? Yeah, Double Jeweled Gauntlet might actually not crit. It's slightly more damage peak, so like when it does crit, it's more damage. But Double Jeweled Gauntlet has a chance to not crit, and man, when it doesn't crit, it's gonna hurt. Where does team go? Also, ideally we'd get a duelist in here so that Lee Sin actually gets to attack fast. You need Octopath Traveler music on your playlist? I agree. One of the projects when I get some time, I've been meaning to do this for a long time, is I need to do a good pass on my playlist, make it a lot better, and then when that pass is done, I need to actually make it shareable. So... IE plus Gauntlet always crits? Yes, it's 100% crit. IE alone makes you 100% crit. Yay, we got our RFC. Let you help? Hell yeah, Hannah. I'd love to have you help. How are Ophelios comps doing right now? Very poorly. Like I said, one of the things we're working on for 1023 is basically an Ophelios rework. To some extent. Alright, well like I said, we're due 3 items. We're far enough along now. Now we can just level. The 3 Mystic is nice. Would love to get to 4 Mystic. Yeah, we're in a good spot here. Ooh, Fortune. Yeah, we need Duelist in, though. This is nerfed Lee Sin, too, by the way, so... Whee! For the love of God, nerf Vygar? No. Vygar doesn't need more nerfs. Sorry. Vygar's in a good spot, possibly a little underpowered, but... No plans to buff him right now. Did we finish mid-set 4.5? No. We haven't even playtested it once yet, so it's definitely not finished. Are you satisfied with the way Ahri works now? Not really. No. Ahri is definitely too much of a feast or famine champion who lives on a knife's edge. So, nope. Not happy with it. Do you think it's a good idea to nerf Ahri's cast time and spell radius compensate with smaller mana pool? Not really? Then she wouldn't be a good champion at all? And that's what I mean, like... There's a lot of ways to make her bad, that's for sure. But it's very hard to make her good. It's funny, because Aurelia's doing most of the work for my team right now. Enlightened Morgana. Tempting. We have the Morello, too. That's really tempting. I think that's actually the right play here. Boring? I mean, I got Lee Sin here. What do you want? If I get to 9, I'll sell it. How about that? That song's loud. Is that fair? If I get to 9, I'll sell it? Besides, here, we'll make it less boring. You ready? There, it's less boring. When Lee Sin punches a champion, does it now go to other boards? I remember Galio landing on my board. No, that's never happened. Would be hilarious, but that has never happened. Oh my god, that Morgana damage. Whew. Lux and Chop for Dazzler? I mean, new Dazzler is pretty good. You're probably right. You're probably right. Alright, we'll work our way to 9. What is new Dazzler? There you go. There's new Dazzler. Aurelia over Sejuani for 4 Enlightened? No, definitely don't need 4 Enlightened. I want to get to 4 Mystic more than anything. Especially with, like, this. Nice. Show Morgana healing, please? Yeah, sure. She healed 3240. It's a lot of healing. Alright, let's see. Can't recall. Does Gunblade heal Lee 33% of the enemy HP when he kicks someone off the map, or 33% of the damage he would deal otherwise? It's like 33% of their total HP, actually. Gunblade Lee Sin's actually pretty good. Is there something I can take out now? I can do this for now and then put this in at 9. I think 4 Mystic's better than 2 Dazzler here. So. Oh, that was Janna shield? Sorry. I got confused. That Morgana damage is insane! It's the old crit Morgana. Shouldn't Titan's Resolve increase attack range? Diana with full stack Titans sometimes isn't able to proc her orbs. Yeah, we know about that bug. We're trying to fix it. I mean, there's 2 really good options here. I'm fine with either, to be honest. Yeah, sorry, Morgana healing. Where is Morgana healing? Oh, it doesn't show up. Oh, it's because she's at full health. That's why. Hello, Mort. Not a question, but thank you for Bubble Bobble. I've played it every time I see a Chosen Nami, and I finally hit Masters. Nice. Congrats on Masters. There's actually probably the correct play is this, too, but 48 to level? We could just level. We're not playing Dusk at this point. We could just level and retain the streak. How about changing Dazzlers to work like Teemo, but for abilities? It would create a new state Dazzled. 2 Dazzler would give 15% chance of missing an ability. That sounds like a lot of RNG that our players would not be very happy with, that whole, like, chance to miss. That sounds pretty bad, so I would have to pass on that. Also, Dazzler was meant to be a Tekken of, like, I'm dealing with AD comps, I should run Dazzler. Not something you always want. A lot of people try to suggest that, like, Dazzler should reduce all damage. That's definitely not what we want. Alright, you know what? What am I running that makes no sense in this comp at this point? Nothing, right? I have 3 Enlightened, but that's just because she's a Chosen Enlightened. Like, technically Morgana's the weird thing in this comp. Sell Morgana, you said it? Alright, fine. I'm gonna regret it, but I'll sell it. As promised. Which means I also don't need these. Yeah, blue Lee Sin is good here. Actually, I'm gonna hold on to that for just a little bit. It is a duelist. Dazzling Dinosaur, appreciate the 6 months. Congrats on your new badge. No. There you go. Oh, and by the way, Chosen Sett is now spell power, so this is going to hurt them really hard. This is going to hurt them really bad. If he ever casts. Boom. Easy win. Easy win. Oh wait, I already hit 2-star cast. Alright, what do I need here? Sejuani, basically. Sejuani and legendaries. Hey, thanks, game. Alright, well, there you go. I guess I should scout and, like, figure out what we're doing here. Oh, that's a 3-star Kennen. That's a little scary. 3-star Kennen with some assassins? We'll let it play out. We have 4 Mystic, though, so it's a little less scary, but... Solo frontline... Yeah, you're probably right. Solo frontline set actually makes a ton of sense here. I mean... That was a brutal beatdown. But yeah, I'll solo frontline Sett. I agree, that's the play here. Alright, let's do this. This. There we go. How's that? How many wins do I have? 16. This has definitely been a game. Sell Sett for Lee 3? No, Lee 3 is awful. No, thank you. I would sell Lee for Sett 3. That's funny, but... Oh no, Zephyr! I regret every decision I've ever made. Boom! Look at that Sett damage. Alright. GG! Lots of legendaries. Easy win. GG.